Welcome back, everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and I'm continuing with Nomad and the World Eaters. So as you notice, we are in Pulkina now, which means we have some citizens to talk to. And there are, of course, a lot of angels, because that is apparently the only people in this area besides, of course, our good friend Odie. So most of them are going to talk about Odie and the fact that basically he is not that powerful. Now, we, of course, have discovered that on our own, so we know that. We don't need to hear that. And, yeah, young angel girl, I don't think Odie is a very good representation, at least I don't think, of Dracons, or however you pronounce it. Buy a squirt gun for Odie. But we also find out that many of the citizens here in town also think very highly of Endorf. And, you know, that's par for the course. Endorf is kind of a Robin Hood type. He steals from the rich and gives to the poor, in a manner of speaking. So he goes around and helps out people. And of course, these ruins are kind of the picturesque image of desolation, at least at this point. I like this owner. He has trouble buying liquor, so he wants to get his drink on. My wife actually has issues with that. She looks very young for her age. Which, you know, can be seen as a compliment, I guess, but she hasn't quite gotten to that point where it's a compliment yet. I tend to look pretty young when I don't have my beard. So if I fully shave, then people think I'm much younger than I actually am. But I usually have my beard, so that's not usually a problem. And they love to see Odie kind of flop around and try his best. I don't know. We haven't seen Endorf in quite a while since we went after... what's his face? Thuris? That was quite a while ago, actually. And I've always wondered if this is the same Sepp historian that we've met in other towns or not. Maybe. Maybe he's kind of following after us. But it might not be. There just might be various Sepp historians all over the world trying to gather information. But you'll notice as we finish up here that once we talk with Odie, we're going to have to actually get into a battle. So we might as well do that. Into battle we go. After I save. And I also did some party arrangement. So you'll notice now that all of my party members are in Loki's fortune rooms. And that is to build up my experience during the next battle, because as I mentioned last time, we're actually going to be facing a mini-boss pretty soon, and I want all of my characters to be as high in level as possible. You'll also notice that I was able to get some Hades fortune, or Hades whatever they're called, the room I wanted, that increases your stats as you go down in stamina. So I'll be using those rooms once we actually get to that mini-boss battle. But now let's activate the battle with Odie.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear the name Endorf here of all places. Isn't he just some no-good outlaw? He trying to pull off a two-bit Robin Hood or something?
Don't you insult Master Endorf! He's a better man than any of us could ever hope to be. He's the reason that No, I'm no brigand.
Well, even if I'm no Robin Hood, I like the idea of giving back.
No, girl, that is not what makes him so great. He's not in it for the charity. It helps him out too, you see.
What? They pay him a protection fee or something? How sneaky. The world is strange indeed. Regardless, the defenses here are far too weak. I'll manage the defense plan myself. After that, I'll contact my father and have him send additional forces.
So I guess it's not a battle with Odie, but it's actually a battle on the side of Odie and the side of the angels.
Are those the people from before?
This is a more dangerous place than I thought. We must protect them. Everyone, pull back and let us handle it.
Trish, look there!
Oh, that's...
Aha! That's the power of Master Endorf. With something like that up their sleeve, they can take on anyone. Looks like they're enjoying themselves.
They are like you, Trish. They are not content to be protected forever.
You're right.
Now, let's go see what we can do to help.
All right.
Trish seems really uncomfortable for some reason. I wonder what that's about. But yeah, we have some angels actually on our side in this battle. They are, of course, guest units, so we can't directly control them. But they will be over there to the western side of the battle arena. And basically, we don't have to worry about them. If we want to, we can just hang out over here on the east side, and those angels will take out all of the enemies on the west. But that's not going to help us in terms of experience, so we're going to try to take out those enemies ourselves so that we get the experience to help us build up our levels. So what we're going to do is send Danette's party as a runner over there. And then Levin and my main party are going to take on these gobs over here. Now there's the Griffos, of course, that are coming after us. And then there will be some reinforcements of some wolf groups as well. So in this battle, we're going to get to see the Angel class in action. And for some reason, Angels get shotguns and guns in general. And it seems like that is because Endorf has supplied them with them. But even the generic Angels that we can actually recruit will have shotguns as well, so it's unclear, at least to me, whether all those Angels are coming from this town directly, or, you know, just from Angeldom in general. Maybe we'll find out as the quest advances. But this battle is not too difficult. As I mentioned in a previous episode, these enemies, the gobs anyway, have pretty high physical and magical resistance, but they're not very strong, so we'll be able to take them out fairly quickly. And the Griffos and Wolf characters are not very difficult either. But you kind of gotta wonder what Endorf is up to. He's going around, and he's basically supplying all of these different groups. So he collected those groups of bandits, and he was using them for his means of, you know, giving money to certain groups of people. And then it turns out he's also been supplying these angels with ammo. So that's kind of weird, what his ultimate goal is. Maybe we'll again find out as the story progresses. Any ideas though, viewers? Any guesses what Endorf is up to? Now he is a secret character, and as I mentioned a really long time ago, when we first met him, he's actually a character from another Nipponichi game. And I'm not sure I ever revealed that in terms of who he was, although some people guessed in the comments, people that have played that other game. But we'll get to that. There's plenty of time to kind of think about that and for that to be revealed maybe. So this battle actually can take quite a while, especially if you let the angels go after those enemy groups, because you don't have to worry about them in terms of them getting killed, because they're pretty powerful in terms of their defense and stuff, but they're also not very attack-oriented. So it's going to take them quite a while to take those enemy groups out, even with their guns, which, you know, is unexpected. You would expect with firepower like a shotgun that they would be able to do a lot of damage very quickly. That is not the case. They don't have very good stats. Ow. Alright, that was uncalled for. You die now. Maybe. Probably not with the leader in the back like that. Yeah, that's one of the worst formations for us to actually take on in terms of beating it quickly. But this is working out. All of the Griffos are attacking Danette. Oh, I thought that would actually beat it. That's unfortunate because now the angels will probably move in and take him out. Dang it. Well, let's start making our way over there with our other two parties also. See if we can mop stuff up. But after this battle, we will gain access to the angel classes and be able to recruit them if we want. Again, they're not super powerful. What's nice about them is they are winged. So if you put them as, you know, the party leader, then you'll be able to fly over things like the abyss there. See if this actually activates or not. But again, other than that, their stats are not the greatest, so I'm not even sure I'll incorporate them into my party. And the secondary angel class is actually a healing class, but it's not as good as the cleric because it only heals from the back row a single row of your allies instead of all of your allies. So in the grand scheme of things, that's not as useful. In my opinion, anyway. But now we'll get to see him in action. Very nice. Way to swoop in and steal a kill from me. And in actuality, the Pinot group back there, which is the one with the staff, it's not really going to move unless it has to. Alright, let's see if we can finish these guys off before these angels steal more of our experience. Dang it. I need to just use my abilities. I'm trying to save them, but there's no reason to. Yes, yes, use your stupid secondary abilities. They're not gonna help you. So I wonder how Odie ended up here. He said it was his current base. But, you know, when we met up with him a little while ago, it seemed like he was still traveling with Gistal and his two wolves. So, you know, were they with him when he was here? Or was he all by himself when he was with these angels? That's unclear, I guess. And we still don't know a ton about Odie in general. Who he is, where he comes from, why he's so pathetic. He is actually a pretty powerful character in battle. Now what's funny about it is they kind of play with that a little bit. Ooh, one of their special abilities. Not bad. But when you use the co-op ability between Odie and the hero, it's called like Thunderblade or something like that. And basically what happens is the hero does his usual, you know, mass attack where he's hitting the enemy over and over again, kind of like Demon Blast. And then Odie shoots up a blast of electricity, and it hits the enemy, and the electricity only does like a little bit of damage. So you know, it's kind of humorous. The hero's the one doing all the damage, and Odie's attack does hardly anything. Uh-oh. That may hurt. Well, at least it missed. Just enough to kill the leader. But the thing is, when you just have Odie in your party and he's doing his regular attack, it actually does a significant amount of damage. Like his regular magic attack from the second row, which hits an entire enemy row, easily does 100 to 200 points of damage. And if you have him in the back row, he does a single target attack, which does even more. Consistently does around 200 damage to a single target, so I mean, that's pretty good compared to some other character classes. Ooh, blossom shot. Might as well show these off since I probably won't use angels too much. Worked pretty well. We're almost done with this battle. Hard to believe. Just out of reach of that wolf. And then next time, we're gonna have the aftermath. We're gonna learn a little bit more about Odie. And we're gonna start working towards a pretty decisive mini-boss battle. Which again, I've been alluding to these past couple episodes. Let's finish this off with Danette. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, viewers. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time. So long.